Today, we're gonna be installing the Yakima Ladder Rack system. We're gonna find out how long it takes, can it be done yourself, and is it really as strong as they say it is? Be sure to stick around because I'm gonna show you an awesome hack as to how to secure your cargo anywhere with ample anchor points. Let's get started. Oh, this is cool. This feels like it weighs like 5-6 pounds at most. These are cool. I think these give us the ability to lock down the tower so nobody can steal them. I believe these are some type of spacer pad, but we'll find out. Ooh, there's the first tower. These welds, those are like a 1/2 inch thick. This is not sponsored, by the way. I'm just a nice guy. So if I'm hyping them up at all, it's out of the kindness of my heart. An important note, I'm actually putting this on the Retrax XR tunnel cover system. If you're just putting this ladder rack on just a straight truck bed, the install is gonna be a little bit different, but you'll still get the idea. All right, so step one, we're gonna insert these T-bolts into the T-slots, 4 of them total on each side. This is the next step, to put these in and align the T-bolts through the holes in the pads. That looks close enough. Okay, let's see what the next step is. There we go. Of course, it's gonna wanna tip on me while I go to get my nuts. Never use your nuts without protection. So I guess only 2 of the towers get this locking post. I don't understand that. You would think you would wanna lock everyone down. Maybe there's logic to that I'm not seeing right now, so let's keep moving. I'm using the provided wrench because that might be all that you have to use. I can't get over how tight these are. It makes you feel like they're bottoming out. And I've heard this in other reviews. They're a little wonky individually. As you can see here, I can pretty much play with that a 1/2 inch from side to side. But once the HD bars are on top, I hope that everything will stabilize. Again, we only have locking posts on the driver's side of the truck. That gives me pause, but I'm just gonna have faith that that makes sense. This is a keyed Allen wrench. That's cool. That I like. I don't wanna scratch the roof of my new 2022 Silverado. This is one of the modifications you put on your truck. And for the next 2 months, you offer to drive everywhere you and your buddies go. It's a lot of money to pay for some hunks of aluminum. It is definitely an ego boost throwing these bars on, I gotta say. This is the last height adjustment of the towers. Have them all set at 22 inches. Just tall enough to avoid colliding with my cab and just low enough, hopefully, to be able to get out of my garage door. All right, so the first thing you're gonna do, turn over the HD bar so the measurements are facing up. Remove one of the end caps. Tired of reading instructions? All right, cool little trick to line these up. Lift up the HD bar, stick it through that little hole in the plate, drop it down, and you'll be pretty much lined up. Let's try it. All right, here's where I talk smack. This is a pain in the butt. I can't get anything to bite right here. Here's the problem. Because this tower is leaning over so much, it's not gonna allow the right gap between the tower and the HD bar. And there we go, I got a bite. All right, putting in the very last bolt, we're just gonna snug this down, and then we'll adjust our bars from side to side. Then the moment of truth, will I be able to get this out of the garage? This is it. I'm tightening down the last HD bar, and then we're home free. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can escape. Booyah! Let's load this sucker up with 180 pounds, take it off-road, and see how it handles. So you remember that hack I told you about in the beginning? I'm gonna show you right now an awesome way to add additional anchor points anywhere along the side of your bed. Just grab a typical chain from any hardware store, get one of these handy opening chain links, hook that one there. Anywhere along this chain, you have an additional anchor point to secure your cargo. Now, here's how you secure a ladder to a roof rack using a TorkStrap. You're gonna loop it around, go over your cargo, and hook it anywhere to your auxiliary chain. And then all you gotta do, give it a yank, you're done. Now, no matter if this shifts or sinks, we're gonna stay secure because we have spring-loaded power band tension. Voila. That truly ain't going nowhere. All right, so we got a 50-pound ladder on the rack. We're about to put 130 pounds of random weight into this heavy Yeti cooler, and then we'll take it all for a spin. 321. Okay, 130 pounds. Grand total of 180 pounds. This will be a sufficient test to see if it lives up to expectations. Whew. Now, to strap this thing down and ensure it doesn't turn into a lethal weapon on the highway, we're gonna wrap over our ladder with the HD and just give it a yank. she's good to go. Let's take this thing off-road. Overall, I'd say I'm satisfied with how the ladder rack fits with my Retrax system. I installed it myself in less than 44 minutes. It looks dope, and it's fully handling a heavy load while I mob out on these dirt roads. Remember to hit the subscribe button and comment below to let me know how I did. Yeehaw!